Salut à vous les amis, c'est parti pour un nouveau live, cette fois-ci sur L.A Noire comme c'était prévu. Donc là, nous allons nous éclater.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the options. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue.
Okay,
Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter,
cette scène.
put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece.
Bon, attendez, audio, on y va. C'est un petit peu la musique, hein. Même si la musique est pas mal, hein. C'est un peu le dialogue. Voilà, normalement ça devrait être bon. On est reparti.
I need you guys to try and recover the
J'espère que
gas.
vous m'entendez mieux sur le chat, merci.
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
Let's go, Ralph.
When I'm done.
Oh, une bouteille.
Take a smarter man than me to connect that.
It's not my job to pick through other people's
Apparemment,
trash.
ça n'a aucun lien avec l'affaire. On va pas tuer notre. Rien d'important. Encore les bouteilles qui n'ont aucun lien avec l'affaire.
Jesus.
Par contre, là, on a
Cole,
on a
come
un
take a
journal.
look at this.
Alors, les journaux, c'est vachement sympa parce que ça nous permet de voir certaines cinématiques.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine.
Ce que j'ai beaucoup aimé dans le jeu, c'est la manière dont les personnages réagissent, etc. Quand on mène l'enquête, quand on les interroge, on peut essayer d'apercevoir s'ils mentent ou pas, etc. Et, vous allez voir après, c'est vraiment génial. Avez-vous passé une bonne journée d'ailleurs?
Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
Ça va, merci.
Guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine. He's so far away. It's like he's wandering
We
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Ok. La bouteille, de toute façon, ne servira à rien. Il faut continuer à avancer et voir si on trouve des indices un peu plus
We're
loin.
never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Bonjour mon pote.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
Et là, vous venez de voir, on
How
vient
the hell
d'apercevoir
did you
l'arme.
see that?
Peut-être l'arme du crime.
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Alors, est-ce que la nouvelle interface vous plaît un petit peu? J'ai essayé de modifier un petit peu l'interface des lives de la taverne, laisser le chat, etc. à côté.
The gun's
Quand,
up
bien
on
sûr,
the
je suis
roof,
sur
right?
PC.
So we
Chose
need to
que je
find
ne
a
peux
way
pas
up.
faire tout le temps sur PS4. Bah, je pourrais le faire si, mais pas en affichant justement les photos et tout à côté.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Mais ça c'est vrai que t'aurais dû mieux la cacher l'arme.
Smith & Wesson, serial S718.
93.
Found it yet?
Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
T'as essayé de tuer
That's a
qui,
long shot,
Elodie?
Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Donc la boussure de sang sur la porte et le sol au fond de la ruelle. C'est déjà un indice. Et ensuite pour un revolver, bon, on a forcément du coup la référence du pistolet, le lieu où ça a été découvert, le nom du pistolet et le nombre de balles tirées. Bah il t'a volé quoi le voleur? Au niveau des lieux, qu'est-ce qu'on a? On pourrait aller faire un tour à l'armurerie. On va choisir comme destination, on y va.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Là, il a pas eu le temps, mais tu l'as tué quand même, toi. Bravo. C'est bien que leur GTA, c'est cool. Là, par contre, faire gaffe, hein, parce que si on tue les innocents, on est vraiment pénalisé comparé à GTA 5. Ouais, je sais, je suis un fou. Et j'aime ça.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
Ce qu'il faut savoir sur ce jeu, c'est qu'ils ont utilisé des acteurs connus pour jouer des personnages.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to.
Connus
I
ou non,
sold
bien
it.
sûr, des fois.
You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Donc du coup là c'est lui qui va conduire, hein, comme ça t'auras
And
pas
that
peur.
wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them.
Meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Yeah.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
On arrive chez toi, Elodie.
What do you guys
T'as
want?
changé, dis-moi.
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. Ready, tough guy? Huh?
Ralph.
Ou alors
all
t'as
right?
changé de sexe, mais bon
I'm
après c'est
fine.
pas
I
mon
hardly
problème.
felt it.
C'est le tien.
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around. List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Parce que le texte est facilement lisible.
you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no city on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Take it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Je vois bien depuis mon téléphone, donc ça va.
Can't hit him from this distance.
Weapons on the ground now. Why is nobody covering me? Right to the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance
Not a fucking chance, copper.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Stay down.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Non, faut pas me faire chier.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need...
On va continuer notre petite enquête.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way.
J'adore
Phelps, a
cette
good guy,
ambiance, ces années-là.
wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you watch it.
He's hiding in the alley!
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire.
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me.
You gotta be kidding.
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
What you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Bon, je fais pas non plus toutes les scènes cinématiques, je mets surtout les scènes de l'enquête, qu'on en voit un peu plus.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up, gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight.
Bon, maintenant on va fouiller la scène de crime. Encore quelqu'un qui est assassiné par Elodie.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Je vais vous y être. Donc, tous les paiements qui ont été effectués, qui datent de vente, numéro de compte, etc. Et nous avons un ticket de livraison. Ok.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Il faut bien regarder partout sur le corps. Il peut y avoir une bague qui a disparu, une montre ou d'autres dégâts causés par le criminel. La criminelle, en l'occurrence.
Olive oil comes from olive. Baby. All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Elodie, tes armes, tu les planques mieux que ça, s'il te plaît. Franchement, là, t'es pas doué.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138.
01138, au niveau de la numéro de série, il faut l'obtenir celui-là. Même si du
Eagleson's
coup,
gun
il est
store's a couple
d'office
blocks
noté
from
dans
here.
le carnet de notes. On va essayer de prendre des positions à l'intérieur.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Alors, on va prendre le témoignage. C'est parti.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and
C'est bizarre, hein.
saw
Vous voyez
Mr.
un peu
Gage
ses
fall.
mimiques, les mimiques de son visage, etc. Il faut arriver à deviner si elle dit la vérité ou pas. Et là, j'ai un petit peu de soupçon, là. Vous voyez, elle a l'air de cacher quelque chose. Elodie, qu'est-ce que tu nous caches?
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did.
Il va falloir qu'on aille faire un tour à la bijouterie.
Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Alors, elle est un peu évasive, hein. La manière dont elle se comporte, c'est assez bizarre. Hein.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to
Bien sûr,
concentrate,
pour la
Miss
première enquête,
Coletta.
il
Even
vous aide un
minor
petit peu à
details can
répondre.
become
Après, ça
important
sera
later
beaucoup
on.
de fonction des réactions des personnages, les mimiques
Well,
de leur
there was
visage,
one
etc.,
bang.
de leurs mains ou autres, de deviner
then
s'ils
another.
disent ou non la vérité.
And then 3 very quickly,
Tout en, bien
close
sûr,
together.
s'assurant d'avoir pris assez de preuves pour les incriminer au cas
5.
où ils mentent.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
I doubt it.
C'est peut-être les chaussures d'Elodie, je sais pas.
Optimistic, Cole.
Ouais, mais tu l'as peut-être mis ce jour-là simplement pour nous éviter de te trouver.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Faut dire qu'on est des preuves, on va déjà aller à l'armurerie. Merde, j'ai roulé sur le cadavre.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Slow down!
Mais que j'ai fait là? J'ai écrasé personne. Faut que j'aille voir dans notre carnet, voir si tous les trucs sont bien marqués. Lieu, on a bien mis, on va aller directement à la bijouterie.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
Food wasn't great. Joe was.
Too late, Kalu!
N'hésitez pas à nous tirer dessus si c'est un peu semence.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
make it worse, Kalu. Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Donc pour l'instant, on l'a arrêté, mais ça ne
The
suffit
case
pas,
that
il va
makes
falloir
you,
l'interroger.
and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Et voilà.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Et voilà comment on interroge un suspect. Et voilà, du coup j'ai eu une promotion. En même temps c'était pas compliqué, c'était la première. Maintenant nous attaquons la prochaine quête, la place du mort.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief
Ouais, bon, il est
detective
déjà
and
condamné, c'est sûr
advisor.
qu'il va être condamné à mort s'il se débrouille mal alors.
Roy is a movie
C'est
star.
comment être plus strict
And
que
the
la
whole of
mort.
the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
Ah si, faut le laisser en vie puis le
What's that
torturer.
supposed to mean?
Ça fait un peu bizarre comme
Stick with me,
conversation
kid.
là, non?
You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't. Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Goddamn captain's making resubmit paperwork.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
And then the louse calls and says he's gonna marry you.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors. You can drive. You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot and the warehouse district.
I'll direct.
Allez, on est parti.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your...
Allez, maintenant on va mener notre interrogatoire tranquillement, mais sûrement.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Oh la vache, il y en a un qui a souffert.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you fighting. How about you?
Incidental.
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says it's contaminated soil. My guess?
De l'abattoir. Oh, bah, d'accord. Du sang et un
Mr.
cochon.
F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
C'est plutôt curieux. Laisse-moi dire que t'abuses, hein.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
Tu vas me dire
A lot
quoi?
of
Que le
blood
cochon
for a
il est
blood
venu chez
force
toi et
injury.
te le tuer, c'est ça?
Victim
Hein?
must be in a
Bravo.
very bad way. Any sign of the guy? Not unless he's in the trunk of the car. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
You're holding out on me. Spill it.
I'm telling you all I know. I already wasted hours getting involved in this thing.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your patience,
Je
Mr.
fais pas de
Wilkie.
commentaires
If
là-dessus.
you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around. Any ideas?
Ah, t'as même
Check
pas
the
fini
whole
le
area.
biche, t'as fini au truc de plomberie, quoi. T'es
Brand
vraiment
name
une
might
sadique.
give us something to go on.
Hey, I think I see a body. How bad is it?
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
What's going on, Detective? Something bad happened here?
I swear, town is going straight to hell.
Ah, il était marié avec une certaine Elodie Blake.
Happier times, I guess.
Ok, on va aller voir sa femme.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy.
Ah, c'est pour
What was
ça
he
l'histoire,
doing
on
out
va voir
here?
si sa femme dit la même chose.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Que j'aurais oublié un indice quelque part. Je sais pas, il me semble que j'ai tout regardé. Je vais encore un petit peu le tour. Ça, on l'a vu tout à l'heure, c'est bon.
Someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
This scene is a mess. Could have been a dozen different
We found a
crimes
steel
committed
pipe
down
with
here with
blood
all
on
the
it
bows
near the
hopping
car.
freights.
You know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Il ment. Il ment. On va douter alors.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your
J'ai trois
employer if
questions
we
sur
need
4
anything more
correctes.
from you.
C'est mieux que rien.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. You're
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under
On
control.
va aller chez Elodie.
Yeah, I got this.
Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Any Central Unit 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to ammo code 3, identify.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tab.
But why?
Obviously, someone got you with heavy hand.
It's
the wrong way. How so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, fellas. Doesn't add up. About the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
You got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil. Southern Pacific freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
Any Central Unit 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to ammo code 3, identify.
This is car 11K. They handle the 415.
11K, your 415 is at the Alico station at Wilshire and Flower.
Possible mental case. Couldn't stay away from that one, could ya?
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way.
The cop solved the big case and got promoted.
careful. He looks dangerous.
Put your hands in the air! Don't make me chase you!
Exact, on t'a pas reconnu avec ta casserole sur la tête.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Et t'arrêtes de me foutre des coups de pied.
Farewell, cruel world!
Non. On risque de moins te reconnaître maintenant, hein, si tu t'es plafonné la tête contre le sol. Allez, maintenant on va aller chez le Blake.
You're a goddamn menace! You have got problems, Phelps.
Slow down!
On va dire bonjour Elodie. On va voir si elle nous raconte des conneries ou pas.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
Que de violence,
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Tu peux pas être moins violente quand même. Je t'ai rien fait, moi. Tout de suite, tu veux m'accueillir avec le fusil. Alors, nous avons d'abord un paquet d'allumettes.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Tiens donc. Il s'agit d'un bar, donc bon, on ira y faire un tour. Hein.
Maybe Adrian was a
On
patron.
demandera l'adresse au...
R&I should have an address.
au fichier central, on arrivera peut-être à trouver une info. Ah, je crois que...
No good to me. I don't think so.
Voilà la petite cabane de jardin. Il n'y a rien du tout. Autour de toute la maison. Ah tiens donc.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to
Donc
home.
on s'approche de l'arme du crime correctement, il s'agit bien de ça. Ok. On va continuer faire le tour, on va peut-être trouver d'autres indices. Les fleurs ne vont pas nous servir à grand chose. Peut-être les poubelles. Non plus. Qu'as-tu fait du corps, Ellie? On va continuer de fouiller la maison. Ah, tiens donc, il y a deux trucs là. Nous avons déjà ça. Quelqu'un qui serait venu installer un système de chauffage, de plomberie, quoi, bref. Ok. Bon,
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
donc la personne serait morte depuis moins de 2 jours, ça c'est sûr, on dirait. C'était pour un chauffe-eau. Ok. On continue notre petite enquête, il n'y a rien de plus intéressant dans la cuisine. On va continuer, on va voir ailleurs. Après ici, faire un tour dans la chambre. Bonjour toi. Mais dégage, mais dégage. Oh mais pousse-toi.
This must be Adrian's.
Je vais vraiment me poser des questions.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Je viens par t'envoyer une unité psychiatrique chez toi. folle. Tiens donc.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Écoute, tu vas pas nous laisser le choix. Hein. C'est quoi de ça? Ligne de chemin de fer. Un billet de train de Los Angeles vers Seattle. Il a voulu partir.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Je suis en train de me demander qui a vraiment tué le gars. Je vais lui poser quelques questions.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Oh que oui, j'ai des questions.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
T'as fait un stage où tu étais patiente.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well,
Elle a l'air d'être honnête, hein, qu'est-ce que t'en penses?
He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
On va voir combien j'ai eu de bonnes réponses. Je sais pas combien, on va voir.
He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
We'll keep you informed.
5 questions correctes sur 6. Encore un bon
Please
résultat,
do,
je trouve.
detective.
Ça fait augmenter mon rang, donc c'est bon. Je reçois plus de points d'intuition. Va falloir que je passe un coup de fil par contre.
Grab the phone. R&I should run down an address for Kavanaugh's in no time.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Allez, avance.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
You are listening to
Jesus, I'm glad to
Broadcasting Station.
Allez, on va continuer l'enquête tranquillement. Et puis dès que l'enquête sera terminée, on se retrouvera plus tard pour une prochaine vidéo. Sans oublier le jeudi frisson de demain.
Fans, satisfied.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
That cherry pie was delicious.
Looking for someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
You call these grits?
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Il a un air bizarre celui-là.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk
Il va
off, Phelps.
continuer sur Evirine, non pas, merde, Evirine, Until Dawn. Et normalement, du coup, bah, tu vas en prendre, comme tu dis, plein...
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let
Plein
Black
vue,
have
quoi.
it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't
merde,
help.
zéro question sur
Let's
deux,
see how
correct.
you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Pas vraiment discret. Hein.
Hit the brakes, Cole. Some room.
live sur.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low
Alien
profile
Isolation.
is.
Merde, on aide. Je pense qu'Alien Isolation, ça veut aussi te faire flipper, sachant qu'en plus, quand tu joues à Alien Isolation et que tu as un micro, si tu parles dans le micro, ou que par exemple, si supposons mes nièces sont à côté et qu'elles font du bruit, eh bien il t'entend et il va te suivre. Il va t'approuver, il va te buter. C'est vachement réaliste. Faire un live sur Alien Isolation, normalement, je risque de ne plus
Bet
parler
he
dans le
wishes he'd
micro.
rehearsed that story better now.
Vous allez sûrement me poser des questions, vous allez devoir répondre à vos questions, excusez-moi. Et je ne pourrai pas parce que je ne pourrai pas parler. Mais Alien Isolation, je pense que ce live pourra arriver.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to
Peut-être la
drive,
semaine
Cole.
prochaine.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan? Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Peut-être que demain, au lieu de... Tu auras peut-être une surprise demain. Peut-être. Hein.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work with traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Si vous êtes sage, oui, exactement.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car.
En fait, c'est que t'es pas mort, tu l'as pas tué, toi t'as tué un cochon.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. Stop right there, Adrian. It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot.
Pourquoi
You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
J'ai endommagé pour 903 $ de véhicule. Donc voilà. Un cochon à la broche, ça va pas toi. Frank Morgan se serait retourné contre Adrian Black après un interrogatoire plus musclé. Oh bah d'accord. Ok. Bon bah écoutez les amis, c'est un plaisir de pouvoir faire cette affaire avec vous. Donc ce qu'on va faire c'est qu'on se retrouvera prochainement pour une nouvelle vidéo. Et restez connectés parce qu'il risque d'y avoir quelques surprises sur les pages de la taverne des geeks. Ciao. Bonne soirée. Et bonne journée, et bon après-midi, et joyeux Noël, joyeux Pâques. Et bref, tout ce que vous voulez. Ciao.